evening to you and welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Griggsville-Perry High School, where the 5-4 Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes play host to the 7-2 Greenfield Northwestern Tigers. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, the final game before the Christmas break, and it's a rematch of a game these two teams played earlier in the season at the North Green Tournament. We'll talk about the matchup and more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Okay, would you rather get your presents Christmas morning or in February? That is the difference with Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we offer Santa Speed service at nice list prices. 1 gig of service for new customers for just $99.95 for 6 months, or existing customers can upgrade $109.95 for 6 months. And for a little more holiday cheer, how about free installation? Cascom, 1-800-252-1799. Merry Christmas, and may all your presents arrive Christmas morning.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
We welcome you back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Tornadoes of Griggsville-Perry and the Tigers of Greenfield Northwestern in tonight's boys basketball action. Final game before the Christmas holiday for both of these teams. And for Greenfield Northwestern, a good start to the year at 7-2 under head coach Joe Pembroke. And the Tigers are looking to keep a pretty good roll alive here. They started out the season with an 80-50 win over Gillespie, beat Bunker Hill 52-34, defeated Carlinville 55-39. Winners over Pleasant Hill 70-50. This Griggsville-Perry team 52-39, and Calhoun 53-51. Lost back-to-back contest, a 5-point loss to South County 37-32, and a 15-point loss to Piasaw Southwestern 57-42, before rebounding with another win against a good Calhoun squad, 48-43. So 7-2, a chance with a win tonight to be 8-2 before the holiday. I think Joe Pembroke would be pleased with his team's first third of the season performance.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really see these guys play basketball since basically the Winchester tournament a year ago, but a very athletic looking team, and a lot of guys that are around 6 foot tall And when you're quick and can take the ball up and down the court and put the ball in the hoop, and then you've got the likes of Albrecht and Costello who can put the ball in the hole for you, makes for a pretty good team for a veteran coach.
One of the things you always know about Greenfield Northwestern, Jack, is they're just gritty kids, and there's no exception with this group.
No, I'll tell you, the kids from Palmyra and the kids from Greenfield, they are gritty, tough kids, and they're going to give you all they got for the length of the game and whatever kind of a contest they're playing in.
Their opponent tonight, the 5-4 Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, started off their season with a win over Pawnee, 44-38, beat Brown County in triple overtime, 61-60. Fell in their home opener here to Carrollton, 47-31. Rebounded with a win at Western, 59-27. Beat Western then in the North Green tournament, 48-28. Lost to this Greenfield Northwestern squad at North Green, 52-39. Defeated the host team in Greenfield, 50-41 to take third place in the tournament. A loss to Pittsfield, 45-40, and a loss to Palmyra, Missouri, 58-30. So the Tornadoes looking to right the ship before the holiday break.
Little Jekyll and Hyde team here, a team that probably should have played Carrollton better, but we're really never in that game, a game that John and I were over here to watch, and Carrollton played tough defense. On the other side, if they made their free throws against Pittsfield, they'd have another notch on the victory side with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things you've seen from this Tornado team is free throws have been a problem, and they're not a problem as far as getting to the line, but completing those opportunities, and I know that's one of the things that Garrett White would like to see his team improve on. They're still without, their 6'5" senior in Logan Finsick, although they hope to have him back after the Christmas break, which would be a huge addition for this team.
Talked to Logan before the game. He said, actually, I'm cleared, but I got to get my 5 days in on the protocol. So he's doing much better. His mom said no more headaches. And I said, well, how did he get that? She said, well, we went over a bump, and he hit his head on the roof of the vehicle. And I said, so it was your driving that caused that? She said, no, he hit his head after we went over the bump. I said, okay, it's your story, but not an athlete. I was teasing her and said, did he get hurt in PE class? One of the girls run into him or something, because we like to tease kids. But Logan's a kid that, you go, well, they're missing the 6'5" kid. Well, they're missing the three-point shooter in him more than they are the post player.
I like this Griggsville-Perry team, though. They're a team that's not afraid to get right up in your grill either. It's a very aggressive zone that they play. And, Jack, honestly, I think Garrett Woodward has a chance to be one of the best scorers in the area this year. He's a kid that can put him up in a hurry. He's just got to find that confidence at the free throw line.
Thing about Garrett is I'm so old I saw Mikey play, and Garrett plays a lot like Mikey. He's a slasher, and he can shoot the ball from outside, but if he completes the deal from the free throw line, he'll be complete there. Very athletic, and a kid that when he was playing a little, kind of youth baseball with you guys, I never would have thought he was going to grow into this big, stout young man that he is.
Tornadoes asking a lot out of a sophomore in Brody Rush to do a bulk of the ball handling. Some games turnovers have been a problem. Sometimes they've not. But one of the things it is limiting a little bit, I would think, is his ability to score the basketball because he's doing a lot of that ball handling. He's trying to get the offense set in motion. And he's a guy that can put up some points in a hurry, too.
They need Brody to score some points for them. There's no doubt about that. And then, Charlie, I saw Quentin Booker that first night against Carrollton, and he looked very good. But since then, watching him in the JV and the varsity games, I'm impressed with that freshman. He is pretty darn good. And then Mario Rogers really adds some speed for them, too. Flint Kirk does what Flint Kirk does. He gets down low. He's gritty. He's going to bang it up with those Greenfield kids in the middle, but not going to put up a lot of points. And then we saw a kid like Cajun Austin who looked like he could slice to the basket, too.
Tornadoes looking to avenge an earlier season loss, and the Tigers trying to show that first one wasn't any sort of a fluke. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on the other side of this timeout.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Locations in Pittsfield-Perry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank serving the entire region with the best in banking services, and always with you no matter where you are online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Griggsville-Perry and Greenfield Northwestern both out on the court warming up in preparation of tonight's contest. We'll have the next couple of days off. We'll be back with you on Thursday evening from the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic, as the Pittsfield Lady Sockies will play at 8 o'clock. They're the 1 seed in that tournament, and they'll play the winner of Triopia and Lewiston in a game that will have been played about 5 o'clock that afternoon. 24 teams in the Beardstown tournament, so it is quite the soiree there that they play at the Tiger Den, but looking forward to seeing some action there. Pittsfield's girls basketball team's been off since the 16th, so it's been a while since they've played basketball. These two teams, Jack, are squads that are, getting a game in right before the Christmas break. Sometimes you see shootouts happen at this time of the year. You saw the Remble on the River. Of course, Griggsville-Perry participated in that, played against a very good Palmyra Northwestern team, but both of these teams being in the WIBC, this actually is a conference matchup.
Yeah, they've both played at IC in their little shootout that North Green got the win over Gillespie today by 6 or 7 points, but decided to play on one of their home courts. You hate to give up that home game, but I can't imagine any high school team playing any later than these two are before Christmas.
You know, if you take a look at both of these teams as they're warming up, neither team has a huge height advantage in this one, but one of the things, if you're going to have to, flip the script from the last time they played, if you're Griggsville-Perry, is be more aggressive on the glass. You cannot give up second chance opportunities.
Yeah, and if you're going to play the zone, it's, everybody that's playing the zone right now is real aggressive with the 3 people out front, and they're really cutting the wings off, and so you got to avoid anybody slashing down low. This Greenfield squad trying to bounce off of this one to head to a very tough Waverly tournament, and I'm sure they got a fairly high seed in that, but Auburn is loaded in that one.
Yeah, I think that's Auburn's to lose, honestly, and they're a very, very good team. And but stranger things have happened in the Waverly tournament.
No kidding. And West Central, of course, a team that's going to do pretty well. Zach Howard coming off a little bit of a wrist injury, and now Gabe Howard's having some knee problems. So their bench is getting a little shorter than it was before.
Both of these teams like to go 8 or 9 men deep, but you're going to see some pace in this one. There's not a lot of slow it down, walk it up the court. They want to get up and go.
And we want you to know we're not crazy. It's Costello in Greenfield, not Costello like it is other places.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll step aside here from some of our sponsors helping to bring the game to you tonight on Central Illinois Sports. More from Griggsville-Perry after this.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show from Griggsville-Perry High School. The Tigers of Greenfield Northwestern and the Tornadoes of Griggsville-Perry for each tonight on the boys' side. Griggsville-Perry doesn't play during the Christmas holidays, so they'll have a little bit of a break and then play a couple of games before the Winchester Invitational Tournament. That was seeded last week, and kind of interesting seedings. I don't know, I trust the coaches, Jack, but there's definitely some things I sit there and go, like Carrollton, for example, beat Griggsville, and they're below them. But who knows? But the Winchester tournament always exciting. We look forward to bringing that to you the 11th through the 18th of January. And both of these teams, of course, participants in that very, very fine tournament. Keys to the game in this contest, I think Griggsville-Perry has got to handle the physicality that Greenfield's going to put on at the guard play. I don't think you're going to see this game be called really closely based on who the officials are here tonight, just not kind of their MO. For Griggsville-Perry, you got to handle that pressure and make sure you're boxing out hard, limiting Greenfield Northwestern's chances on the offensive side.
And I think they kind of need to follow suit of what their JV kids did tonight and hit some threes and really open some things up. Their JV team really shot the three well in the first 3 quarters of that game.
Yeah, I don't know how many points Hunter Brown had, but it had to be about 30 in that contest.
Well, and he was like the question mark, the 5th starter for this game. I'd say the question mark ought to be over there, don't you?
Yeah, he looked pretty darn good during the junior varsity contest. Hopefully his legs are still fresh and ready to play here in the varsity game. We'll step aside for our final time out on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Fireman Home Supply starting lineups your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Cutting down the chaos of life is a lot easier when you can find everything you need, including peace, at one place. Your local Farm and Home Supply.
Let's take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Still some shopping left to do. Christmas is Wednesday if you haven't started yet. And no place has it all quite like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. The Greenfield Northwestern Tigers, Joe Pembroke's team, 7-2 on the season. They'll start at the guard. A 6-foot junior, that's Wyatt Stewart. At a second guard, the 5'11 junior Caleb Albrecht. And at the third guard, the 5'10 senior Talon Albrecht. Out of forward, he is a 6'1 senior Garrett Costello. And at the other forward, the 6'2 junior Caden Roberts. Roberts, Costello, Talon, and Caleb Albrecht, along with Wyatt Stewart for Greenfield Northwestern. For the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, 5-4 under head coach Garrett White. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 sophomore Brody Rush. At a second guard, he's a 6'1 sophomore Hunter Brown. And at the third guard is the 6'1 senior Garrett Woodward. Out of forward, he's a 5'11 senior Braden Lister. And at the other forward, the 6-foot senior Flint Kirk. Kirk, Lister, Woodward, Brown, and Rush for Griggsville-Perry. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We tip it off from Griggsville-Perry next on Central Illinois Sports.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stott C Automotive and Tire.
Just about ready for action here at Griggsville-Perry. Tornadoes in the home white uniforms with the maroon numbers and gold trim. As Greenfield Northwestern in the orange road uniforms with the black numbers and white trim here this evening.
That's the brightest looking officials I've ever seen with the black light on. I'm going to tell Matt Olson he looked bright for a change.
Garrett Costello will jump in the center for Greenfield Northwestern against Garrett Woodward of Griggsville-Perry. The referee steps into the center circle, and the tip is up and controlled by the Tigers. Here's a three from the left wing, up no good by Albrecht. Rebound on the play down to Roberts. He'll attack down low in the paint, put it up, won't fall. And the rebound this time comes away the Tornadoes. Into the front court with it is Rush against the man-to-man defense of Greenfield Northwestern. Woodward to Brown on the left wing. Out top now Lister. Looking in the paint, trying to get Kirk on the post up. He's a little undersized, though, against 6'2" Caden Roberts. Right side, Lister, the senior. In the corner, Hunter Brown.
Want to know why they're good in football? Look at these kids. They're built.
Out front again to Woodward. Now Rush. Gives it off on the wing. Woodward gets it back. High hand guarding him and Talon Albrecht. Here's a dribble drive in by Lister. He'll throw it back out between the circles to Rush, and he'll reset. 7 minutes to play in the opening quarter. No score. Brown on the left wing gets it to Lister. Lister had a little drive lane. Instead settles for the jump shot. It's too hard. And the rebound pulled in by Talon Albrecht. He'll work the ball into the front court to Stewart, and he'll be bumped and fouled here by Lister.
Lister will pick up the foul, the first of the ball game. At the 6:49 mark, looking for her first points of the game.
Caleb Albrecht to throw it in. At top, Stewart. Stewart on the dribble, has picked it up. Gets it off to Albrecht. Now on the right side, Costello. He'll look for a knifing lane. Skip pass on the left side. GP, more of a matchup zone right now. In the corner right side, Caleb Albrecht for three, and he'll knock it home and put the Tigers on top 3-0 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Rest of the ball for the Tornadoes. The sophomore point guard on the drive. Pull up from the elbow, too hard. Rebound secured by Costello. He'll turn and take it quickly into the front court. Stewart on the right wing wants to attack. Good defense by Rush to shut off the drive lane. Out top, Costello. Extra pass to Albrecht. He'll put it up and in for another two. He's got all 5 for the Tigers. And the 5-0 lead for Greenfield Northwestern. Good start to the night if you're a Greenfield Tiger fan. Pass on the right side, that is to Hunter Brown. Works off of the screen of Kirk. Back out front to Rush. Rush on the drive, kicks it to Lister on the right wing. Free throw line, Kirk. Over to Hunter Brown for three. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound, a battle for it, and coming out of there is Woodward. He'll pick it up and put it in. It's like the seas parted for Woodward after he picks up the board and puts GP on the scoreboard with 5:15 to play in the opening period.
Nice job by Lister keeping that ball alive.
Here's a reach-in foul now out front as Garrett Woodward called for his first.
Woodward fouled him about 40 foot from the basket, his first, team second. Greenfield basketball, Albrecht with the ball. Got all 5 of their points so far. They lead 5-2 at the 5:08 mark.
Talon Albrecht with it out off of this double screen here. Tries to turn the corner to Albrecht in the corner. He couldn't pull up for the shot there. Instead, the bounce pass to Stewart. He'll launch one from a long 2-point shot, no good. Rush with the rebound for Griggsville-Perry. He'll take it on the dribble into the front court. Bounce to the wing in Lister. Around the horn to Woodward. Works off the ball screen. Good look from 3, top of the key. Tried to bank it, no good. And on the rebound, a foul going to be called on Greenfield Northwestern's Caden Roberts.
Roberts will pick up the first foul on the Tigers of the night. Ball out of bounds, GP. 4:37 left in the first quarter. Still 5-2 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Woodward gets it out to Rush. He'll try to take his man up the dribble. Kicks to the wing in Brown. Brown had the big JV game and gets the start in the varsity game as well. Now Kirk on the wing to Lister. Throws it back out front, Rush. Works off the ball screen. Shovels it out to Woodward. Good look again from three. This one too long. And Roberts with the rebound for the Tigers, his second of the ball game. Costello with it into the front court. He'll back his man down. Out top to Albrecht. Over to Talon Albrecht for three. It's going to fall through. Friendly shooter's roll for the Tigers. And they have a 6-point lead, their largest of the contest.
That was Talon that made that.
That was
right?
Talon. Talon Albrecht and Caleb Albrecht. For those of you keeping track at home. Brown with it on the right side, gets it to Lister.
Call us, we'll send you score sheets. You can help us keep score during the game.
Rush will work off of the double screen out top, tries to turn the corner. Good drive lane. Nice block, though, out of bounds on the recovery by Talon Albrecht. And it's ball out of bounds to GP underneath. That time the senior got the better of the sophomore with the good defensive play. Inbounds pass comes to Kirk. Uses the dribble, now throws it back out to Brown. He says, Caden Roberts, a lot of guy to go up against. Big, strong young man is Caden Roberts. Woodward with it on the wing to Rush. Kirk will take the free throw line shot, no good. And Albrecht has the rebound. Into the front court, Costello. He'll try the little Euro step runner, rims in and out, no good. And Lister with the board for the Tornadoes. Woodward will come get it right at the half-court line, bring it across for GP. Only 2 points on the board here in the early going for the Tornadoes. Trying to solve this tough man-to-man defense of Greenfield Northwestern. Got a couple of good shots from the three-point arc, just have not gotten one to fall in yet.
I think everybody gets a little timid after they miss one of those early.
Here's Rush with it out top, turns down the three. On the wing to Lister, tries a pass down low. It's tipped around, nearly stolen away, but there's Rush to pick it up and put it in for two. Brody Rush with a basket to make it a 4-point game. Costello the other way on the runner off the glass, won't fall. Rebound Rush, he wants to push the pace, doesn't have numbers, doesn't care. Drives in, runner up no good, but fouled in the sophomore Rush to the charity stripe.
Talon Albrecht will pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team second. First free throws coming the way of the sophomore Brody Rush. An 8-4 game. He can make it a 2-point game at the 2:14 mark of the first quarter of play. PCRE Real Estate and Auction, our scoreboard sponsor. The little left-handed guard. First one is a high archer off the front of the rim.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052.
They need to make their free throws. Second one by Rush, in and out, no good. Rebound Kirk, hands it off to Woodward.
Just a hustle play. That's the good things Flint Kirk does for this squad. Here's Lister, top of the key for a three. Good. Lister with the tray and cuts it down to a 1-point Greenfield Northwestern lead. 2 minutes to play in the first. Give a lot of credit to Flint Kirk for getting his team that second chance opportunity. Here's Costello on the pull-up jumper, and he finds the mark from about 15. Don't see much of that mid-range game anymore, the game of basketball. Seems like everything's a three or a layup. But Costello, pretty pure shot that time for the Tigers to extend the lead back out to three. Rush with it on the wing. He's looking for the driving lane. Down to Kirk. Takes a single bounce of it. Back out top. Rush for the three and the tie. No good. Rebound tipped around, and Woodward will run it down. Another GP second chance here. Rush drives in to the wing. Hunter Brown for the three. Yes. Brown from downtown ties the game up at 10 points apiece with just over a minute to play in the opening period.
First tie of the ball game. Hunter continuing what he did in the JV game.
Costello on the right side. Over to Albrecht. He'll pull up for a jump shot just inside the arc, and he'll find it again. He's got 7 early points for the Tigers.
Those 15-footers are looking good for them.
Quickly into the front court. Rush, his shot blocked. Rebound on the play down to Albrecht. He'll throw it forward and goes out of bounds. Last touch, they'll say by the Tornadoes. So no turnover here. Stoppage in play allows Caden Roberts to sit down as Griffin Roth into the game for the first time. He's a 5'11" senior.
Here's a trivia question. How many times have we had no turnovers with 40 seconds left in the first quarter?
Well, I'm sure we'll have one now that you've just jinxed it. 40.9 seconds to play in the first in a 12-10 contest. Albrecht to inbound. Gets it right side. Roth, he'll put up a three, no good. Rebound down to Albrecht. A baseline shot. Jump shot no good. Stewart with the offensive board. He'll put it back up and in. That was one of the keys we talked about. GPS to keep the Tigers off of the glass. They did not do so that time, and Greenfield Northwestern's lead has grown back out to 4. 20 seconds to play in the first. Tornadoes will have the possession to start the second period, barring a tie-up in the next 15 seconds. Rush has it, a little 1-4 look here. He'll drive to the left wing, hand it off to Woodward with 7. Looks to go to work. Had the ball knocked away, stolen away into the front court. It's stolen right back by Rush. He'll put up just a pass as the buzzer sounds. And we'll head to quarter number 2. It's Greenfield Northwestern 14, Griggsville-Perry 10. Second quarter action. Your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
After a quarter of action, it's a 14-10 lead for Greenfield Northwestern on top of Griggsville-Perry. And it'll be Tornado basketball to start the second period. It should be, correct?
Yeah, I think it's what you said.
Yeah.
Should be white ball. Yep. 4 of 15 is GP, 28%, 2 of 6 from the arc, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Greenfield is 6 of 12, 50%, 2 of 4 from the arc, and have not shot a free throw. Offensive rebounds, each team has 4.
Tornadoes with the basketball. Down by 4 to start the second period as they have Rush out there along with Lister, Brown, Kirk, and Woodward. That's the way they started the night, and that's the way they continue to go for Coach Garrett White. Woodward with it on the wing. Tough pull-up jump shot, free throw line, but he knocks it down.
He's got 4.
Good-looking jump shot out of the hand that time of Garrett Woodward and cuts the lead to 2. Tigers have the ball in the hands of Stewart. Out there along with Talon Albrecht. Caleb Albrecht. Also in the contest, Garrett Costello still, and the fifth man is Roth, and a turnover on the Tigers, the first of the contest by either squad.
No, 2 for them and 1 the other way. Remember, they turned it over back and forth.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you jinxed it right at the end of the half.
I did. End of the quarter.
First,
it's my job.
The second half of the first quarter is what I was trying to say.
The end of the first quarter.
That's right. That'd be in the second half of it. Yep.
Of the end, yeah.
Or the fourth quarter of the first.
Top 10% of the bottom 50% of the class.
Out top with it is Woodward. He'll kick to the wing in Lister. Just underway here in period number 2. There's Brody Rush on the right side to Lister. Isolated on the wing, finds Kirk. Turns and faces. Out top, Brown. Good ball movement by the Tornadoes, trying to find the opening. Woodward now gets a good look from 3. It's no good. That's not been their forte tonight. Still, though, only down by 2. Quickly into the front court. On the dribble is Stewart. He'll use his length to get inside. Runner-up is good for Wyatt Stewart with another basket for the junior. Makes it 16-12.
I think that's his first 2.
I had him for a couple of baskets on the night. Out top with it is Rush, close to 5. Gets it free to Kirk. Look back door down to Woodward. Off the window. Spinner won't go. And Roth with a rebound for the Tigers. Into the front court, Stewart for a 3, and he'll hit it.
He's got 7 now. I found those points I lost a little bit ago.
19-12, 7-point lead, the largest of the contest, and a 9-2 run by the Tigers after the game was tied at 10.
Albrecht's got 5 boards already. Albrecht.
Here's Woodward, has it knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tornadoes on the baseline. Into the contest for Greenfield Northwestern. Carter Murphy, a 5'8 sophomore, as he'll set down Albrecht. Woodward to throw it in for the Tornadoes. Brown gets it out top, looking in the middle to Woodward. He was open for a moment, now puts it on the floor, puts it up and in for another 2.
Got 6.
And we get a whistle and a timeout. It's the first Adams Fiber timeout of the night for the fastest internet around that doesn't buffer no matter what life throws at you. It's Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Timeout was taken by Griggsville-Perry, their first of the night on the Adams Network timeout. 19-14 Greenfield Northwestern with the lead with 5:41 to play in the half.
Woodward with 6 points. On the other side, 7 for Caleb Albrecht and 7 for Wyatt Stewart.
Murphy with the basketball on the right side, Roth. Back to Murphy. Trying to find an opening against the GP. Triangle and 2. Here's a 3 on the way up and good now by Murphy from the wing. And the lead is 8. Carter Murphy, the sophomore, in with the triple.
He had a reason to come in, and he showed us real quick what it was.
I'll tell you what, Griggsville-Perry won the JV game, but Greenfield Northwestern's kids made a valiant comeback, and they have a couple of guys who can scoot. They are very, very quick. On the wing is Rush. He'll work at the Kirk. Kirk from just inside the arc, no good. Rebound to Costello. Get it to Albrecht into the front court. Drives baseline pull-up, uses the window, won't fall. Rebound down to Stewart. And a holding foul going to be called on one of the Tornadoes.
Looks like Rush is going to pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team first. Offensive rebounds. Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now for Greenfield Northwestern.
It's a tough stat for Griggsville-Perry. Murphy with it out front for the Tigers. 4:40 to play in the half, trying to make what's a double-digit lead at the made bucket here. Roth on the right side. Gets it out top now to Stewart. Pass on the wing, that's to Murphy. Deep in the corner, Costello. Single bounce of it back to Stewart. Skip pass over to Roth. He's left alone for a 3 and hits it. 3-pointer by Griffin Roth, the senior. Makes it an 11-point Tiger lead. Rush the other way, pushes the issue. Shot no good, but fouled by Murphy. And 2 shots for Brody Rush.
Murphy will pick up the foul to be his first team foul the second quarter. Rush to the free throw line where he is 0 for 2. Has 2 points in the night and two defensive boards. 4:12 left in the half. 25-14 the score. And the first one is good.
Come out and enjoy the fun with your friends at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight. Saturdays 4 to midnight. Always a good time. And great food as well at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Trying to make it a single-digit lead, and Rush does with his 4th point. And he's 2 for 4 from the charity stripe.
25-16 on the PCRE scoreboard. As the Tornadoes switching it up on the defensive side. They're now in a box and 1. Guarding Talon Albrecht on the wing.
Because Albrecht, you'd have to go guard him on the bench right now.
Here's a pass in the corner, Costello. He'll throw the skip across. Extra pass to Murphy. Fakes the three and steps inside from the free throw line and hits another shot. His shots look good in this game.
Got five.
Yeah, 5 off the bench and makes it 27-16. Woodward the other way. Pushes it to the baseline. Out top Brown. Into the first time on the night for Griggsville-Perry is Quentin Booker. Here's a pass down low to Brody Rush. He'll put it up and in for 2. Good find that time by the Tornadoes. And again, cuts it down to a single-digit game. Gives a really good assist that time to Braden Lister, the senior. Murphy with it on the wing. Works it over to Routh. Now on the left side is Murphy. Patient with it here are the Tigers, as now a blocking foul going to be called as Rush and Routh got their feet tied up.
Rush's second, team second of the quarter, 27-18, 2:55 left before the half. No movement there to get Rush out of the game.
Bounce pass to Costello. He'll fake and drive inside. Go up for the shot, no good. Rebound Stewart, put back, won't fall. Gets his board again. Turnaround shot is good.
Got 9 and a couple more offensive boards.
Makes it 29-18, 2:40 to play for the half. Rush to Woodward out top. Dribble drive, nearly lost his footing. Has to throw it back out front now as Woodward comes to get it once again. Passes it off to Lister. To Rush, and he'll take it out between the circles to reset. Against Murphy. To Woodward. Goes to the free throw line, likes that little pull up there, and another 2 for Garrett Woodward.
8 for him now.
Out of a 9-point game again, 2:09 to play in this first half.
Tate Koonsman liked that shot when he was a senior, did he not?
He was a good player for this Tornado program. Here's a turnaround shot by Stewart. It's too hard. Rebound. Roth kept it alive to his teammate Murphy. Another offensive board for the Tigers. In the corner, Costello finds Roth in the middle. Back to Costello. Baseline drive. Shot up is good as it rolls in. And he'll have a chance of the old-fashioned three-point play.
Costello with the bucket. The foul on GP. And is that on Lister?
I thought it was Booker. But let's wait and see. Booker
will pick up the foul, his first, team third. 31-20 the score, a chance to give us our biggest lead of the ball game if Garrett Costello can get his 5th point of the night from the charity stripe with 1:47 left in the half, and he misses it. Rebound comes off to Brown the other way.
Tornadoes on the attack, 1:44 to play in the half. Here's Rush, dribble drive inside, kicks to the wing. Lister has now man down with an ankle injury, and Roth, he's slow to get up. 3 on the way by Rush, no good. And the rebound down to Albrecht, and that'll allow Roth to go to the sideline as he really twisted that ankle. Here comes Roberts back into the game, as Roth will have to get attended to on the bench for the Tigers. He'd given them some good minutes here. Yeah, I think Joe Pembroke, I thought he was going to call a timeout, and he is not. They'll just play on here.
No trainer, no ice coming to him yet.
Into the front court with it is Roberts. He'll bowl his way in. Pull-up shot is good. Nice body control by Caden Roberts. And the biggest lead for Greenfield Northwestern is 13 with 1:15 to play in the half.
His first 2.
Woodward, deep 3, needed it and got it for the Tornadoes.
11 for him.
10-point game with just over a minute to play in the half. Griggsville-Perry really needs a stop here.
They needed that shot, did they not?
Yep. Here's Albrecht. Works it to Murphy. Back to Albrecht. Pass is tipped away but run down by Stewart. Baseline move. Got away with maybe a double dribble up and under, no good. Rebound, Kirk has it. And he'll be fouled. No, they're going to call it a jump ball.
Wow.
Ooh, boy. Pretty physical under there. I could have sworn his arm got held, but they'll say that it did not. And the Tigers will get another chance. Costello with it in the corner to Albrecht for 3, and it's good. Talon Albrecht with the triple. Gets another 3 on the board for the Tigers to make it 36-23. Tying their largest lead of the contest with 30 ticks to play in the half. Rush with it as the Tornadoes will spread the floor and hold for what appears to be a final shot. Down by 13 points now with now 20 seconds remaining. Rush guarded by Albrecht out front. Looking to set the play in motion here. Rush still with it with 9. Over to Woodward. Back to Rush with 5. Looks for the man in the middle. Now on the right side, Kirk for a 3. It's off the side of the backboard, no good. And that's how the first half comes to a close. We head to the Little Jess Motors halftime show for the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers with the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes 36-23.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. As you start to wrap up your presents at Little Jess, we're ready to wrap up the year. What better way to show your love than by giving the gift of a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram from Little Jess? During the Wrap Up the Year sales event, you can save up to $10,000 on a 24 Jeep Wagoneer with select competitive model. Get a new $60,000 2025 Ram Crew Cab Bighorn for just $49,325. Looking for a new Wrangler to get you through the snow? Drive one for just $499 per month. Season's greetings from Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A lead for Greenfield Northwestern on top of Griggsville-Perry at the halftime break, 36-23, as the Tigers pulled away a little bit there in the second quarter, Jack, and did so by shooting the ball very, very well.
Yeah, the 13-point lead, their biggest of the ball game. They led 14-10 after a quarter, 36-23 at halftime. GP's only turned the ball over one time. Greenfield Northwestern 2 times. 2 fouls on Brody Rush, single fouls on Braden Lister, Garrett Woodward, and on Quentin Booker. On the Greenfield side, just 3 fouls called in the ball game. Caden Roberts has got 1, Talon Albrecht with 1, and Carter Murphy with 1. A very clean game. And when you see the shooting percentages from 3 for Greenfield Northwestern and the rebounding lead, you'll understand why they're up by 13. They lead at 36-23 at halftime. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram halftime show. More comes your way after these. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Greenfield Northwestern's Tigers lead the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes 36-23 at halftime. The Tigers are 15 of 26 from the field, 57.6%, 6 of 8 from the three-point arc, 75%, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. They have 10 offensive rebounds and 9 defensive rebounds in the ball game. Wyatt Stewart leads away with 9 points, 7 for Caleb Albrecht, 6 points for Talon Albrecht. Costello has 4, 2 points from Caden Roberts in the game, and Murphy came in and added 5 on a 3 and a 2 in the first half for their total of 36. For Griggsville-Perry, they're 9 of 24, 32.5%, 3 of 9 from the arc, 33%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Garrett Woodward has 11 points, 6 for Brody Rush. Clint Kirk, looking for his first points, has a couple of boards. Hunter Brown with a 3. Braden Lister with a 3 in the first half. It's a 36-23 lead at halftime, an 11-rebound lead for Greenfield Northwestern. We'll take the break on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. Second half play-by-play from the Nick in Griggsville after these.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Sports families,
Come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Thanks to our friends at Little Jess. Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, just across from Quincy High School in Quincy, Illinois.
Got a lot full of good selection of cars. How about a Christmas present for you from Little Jess?
Go ahead, Jack. I'll take one.
Rodney would take care of you. Andrew would take care of you in the rest of the game. Scott.
GP will have the basketball to start the second half of play. They find themselves down 36-23 to Greenfield Northwestern. We're underway here in the third period with Lister out there along with Woodward. Kirk Rush, and the fifth man is Hunter Brown. Here's Woodward on the dribble drive. Got the matchup he wanted. Tried it for the pass. Came right back out to Rush. Rush with a kick on the wing to Lister for three. Good again. His second triple of the contest for Braden Lister and pulls GP to within 10.
He likes that spot.
Costello out there along with Albrecht, along with Stewart and Roberts. Albrecht with it on the right side, out top Stewart. Looks to Costello. Ooh, good little find down there to Roberts, who lays it up and in. Nice little high-low action by the Tigers. Woodward, quick step into the front court, down to Kirk. Has a shot blocked? No. The referee will say Wyatt Stewart got him on the arm, and is called for the foul.
His first team first of the quarter put Flint Kirk to the free throw line, looking for his first points of the night. 38-26, the lead for Greenfield Northwestern. First one up is good.
The Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. You can check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you, except for during the holiday weeks. Then it'll be a different day.
Trying to make it a 10-point game again. Second one up and also falls through.
Good trip to the free throw line for Flint Kirk. 7:09 to play in the third on the PCRE scoreboard. A 10-point game lead for Greenfield Northwestern. They've led the majority of this game except for the 1 point. It was tied at 10. Here is Stewart for a three on the right wing. His shot is too hard. Rebound down to Roberts. Puts it back out to Talon Albrecht for a tray, and it's good. Man, his shot is pure. He's going to make it 41-28.
He's got 9.
That's why they were face guarding him earlier. Lead back out to 13 to tie the largest lead of the ball game, if memory serves me correctly. Here's Woodward. Ooh, nice little slip down low to Kirk. His shot blocked, though, by Roberts. Roberts gets the board. Pushes it ahead to Costello. On the run into the front court. No good. Foul, though, by Hunter Brown, and Costello goes to the charity stripe.
Hunter Brown will pick up his first foul of the game, first team foul. Costello to the free throw line. Garrett has 4 points on the night to go with 3 defensive rebounds. First free throw is up and good.
McCartney Storage is located on the north end of Pittsfield, a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. With affordable monthly rates, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Call Michael and McCartney Storage at 217-248-0011.
Biggest lead right now, 42-28 with 6:31 left third quarter. PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Second one good. I'll tell you, these kids don't do anything poorly that I've seen.
Really shoot the ball well. A lot of good shooting form for this Tiger team. Here's Brown with it out top, trying to get him hot from three. Rims in and out, no good. A rebound down to Talon Albrecht. He'll bring it quickly into the front court. Have the ball poked away now. Austin with the steal. Gets it to Rush. Rush on the run into the front court. Soars and scores.
Got 8.
GP trying to get a couple more of those turnovers here as they're now bringing the pressure out. Woodward kicks the ball away, and now he's like, man, that kind of hurt. So he kind of stretches the foot back out. As you just saw a moment ago, GP's really good in transition, but they have not had too many of those opportunities here in this contest.
Alan Albrecht had the pass thrown to him, and Woodworth was able to knock it away. The strength of this team is good, but Reich is going to get a steal.
He gets the steal, the larceny, and the left-handed layup up and good for the sophomore Brody Rush.
Double digits for him now.
5:50 to play in the third. Turning those turnovers into points are the Tornadoes. Right side with it is Albrecht. Out top, Stewart. Looks in the paint. Now over to Talon Albrecht on the wing. Get it on the short corner. Right back out to Albrecht for a three. Good. He's got a dozen. And the lead right back out to 14. Kid can shoot the rock a bit.
They're 8 of 11 from three, by the way.
Is that good?
I'd have them shoot more if they're shooting that well.
Lister, right wing rush.
Used to tell Marty Rhodes that when his son would shoot that well. I said he needs to shoot more.
Back to Lister. Look for the back door. Wasn't open. Ball tipped and run down by Rush. He'll attack the rack. Put up a shot. No good as he hangs in the air. Heads to the free throw line to shoot two as Wyatt Stewart whistled for the infraction.
His second, team second. Rush back to the free throw line. Young man has put 10 points on the board. He is 2 for 4 from the free throw line. 46-32 the score now. 5:06 left in the quarter. First one up by the lefties, good.
Real Net and Twine, they're located across from the airport, just outside of Pittsfield, your local headquarters for concrete and lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and much, much more. Stop by and see the Reels and their team at Real Net and Twine, 217-285-5013.
Second one in and out, no good, and the rebound comes off the other way to Roberts. It's got 6 rebounds, that is.
Albrecht brings it into the front court to Stewart. Albrecht on the right side. Back out top, Wyatt Stewart. Those three work well together. Now they get to Costello. He turns and says, look, I'm open. Mom, look, 2 more.
8 for him now.
48-33. Not good defense that time by the Tornadoes.
Biggest lead right now.
Right side, Lister trying for his third three of the night. Rims off, no good. Rebound on the offensive side to a hustling Cajun Austin. He'll get it off to Rush. Ball poked out a few times, and then, you know, when Caden Roberts collides with somebody, they usually call him for a foul. Picking on the kid, I think.
Did they call it on Costello?
I believe they called it on Caden Roberts, his second, team third.
Okay.
He'll sit down as back into the contest is Carter Murphy.
Nice job by Austin getting that offensive board.
4:25 to play in the third.
Fresh says, hey, I'm open. Back here. Throw me the ball.
Woodward turns the corner, gets downhill. Runner-up draws the contact from Stewart. And this is a big foul call.
It'll be his third, team fourth. That's what Griggsville-Perry's got to do is get some different personnel out there for Greenfield Northwestern. Woodward to the free throw line, has 11 points in the night. First time at the charity stripe. 48-33. First one is up and short.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, and commercial loan. Give Damon Emmerich a call right now. I can see him across the gym. 217-285-4404.
Somebody call him real quick. Second one up, good by Woodward. He's got a dozen too.
Here at Woodward
Woodward
with another bucket, and here's Roth back into the game. He'll sit down Stewart as Stewart's got those 3 fouls. Out of bounds, little full court pressure here now by the Tornadoes. A little 2-2-1 press.
Shooting for their biggest lead is Greenfield right now.
Murphy in the backcourt. You bring it across now. The pass to Albrecht. Gets it to Albrecht. He'll attack down low. Runner up, no good. A rebound loose and secured by Woodward. He'll take it quickly into the front court. Coast to coast. Spinner up the bottom of the rim, no good. Rebound to Roth, and the Tigers want to run. Albrecht to Costello, off the window and in for 2. Good find, and Costello knew what to do with it, and the lead is 16 for the Tigers.
He's got 10.
It's a well-balanced team for Joe Pembroke's squad.
2 guys in double figures and another one with 9.
Here's Austin on a drive. Runner-up can't go. Good defense by Murphy. And Murphy will bring it into the front court. To Costello. You know, it's funny with Greenfield Northwestern. They can play the half-court game. They can get out in transition. They're really a pretty well-rounded team. Here's a fadeaway jump shot by Costello. It helps to make shots like that, too. A tough one fading away. Gets it to go, and the lead is 18.
They're feeling very tall tonight, I think, for one thing.
Woodward on the wing. In the corner, it goes to Rush.
They played Calhoun. I'm sure the height was a little bit more even.
Beaten the Warriors twice, though.
Yeah.
A team that was in the AP poll to start the year.
Yeah. Played the sectional championship against the state champion.
Probably played them about as well as anybody.
Overtime.
Here's Brown for a three. No good. Rebound to Murphy for the Tigers. Pushes it ahead to Roth. Leaves it off to Albrecht on the wing. Chance to make it a 20-point game on a made basket here for Greenfield Northwestern. They beat the Tornadoes earlier at the North Green tournament and trying to repeat it here. Here's Murphy, a wide open three from the corner. It's off the iron, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it will stay on this end. No, I think he pointed the wrong way here. Here's Flint Kirk back in, sits down Austin.
No, it's going to be Greenfield's ball.
Oh, wow. Greenfield
Woodward
Northwestern.
had it go off his hand, I think.
Just Greenfield's guy kind of went after it, so I thought, maybe he thought he had touched it last. Costello to Murphy.
Joe Pembroke's really got them playing good team ball, though, hasn't he?
He's kind of taken Greenfield Northwestern basketball from an afterthought into a pretty competitive program year in and year out. Here is a shot from Albrecht just inside the arc, no good. Here's Talon Albrecht, though, to come in for the rebound. Gets it to Costello, pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound loose, and Roth muscles it away, attacks the rack, puts it in for two. And the ankle looked pretty good right there for the senior for the Tigers. Timeout by Griggsville-Perry. We'll take it to 1:49 to play in the third on the Adams Network timeout. Greenfield Northwestern leads by 20.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Timeout was taken on the Adams Network timeout by Griggsville-Perry. Their second timeout of the ball game. They find themselves down by 20, 54-34 here with 1:49 to play in the third. Rush with the ball onto the front court for the Tornadoes. He's going to pull up for a three, no good. Three-point shot has not been the friend of GP tonight. Costello into the front court, whereas it has been for Greenfield Northwestern. They still, 8 of 11 from three. Here's Costello now, attacks off the dribble. Man, uses the length, gets to the window, scores two more, and draws the foul.
8 out of 12, by the way, you asked that question. Who was the foul on? Foul goes against Lister. That'll be his first or second. Second team foul. Costello going for the old-fashioned three-point play. Leading scorer now has 15.
He put those up in a hurry here in the second half, too,
Yes,
hasn't he?
he has.
What do you have at halftime?
4.
Yeah, I knew it had been a bunch of points. Here's Lister left side for a three. It banks in from the wing, and his third three of the night for Braden Lister.
First bank.
Into the front court, Costello on the run out. Shot up is no good. They'll say the foul was on the floor anyway. And Booker will be called for the blocking foul.
His second, team third, 57-37, 20-point lead, 1:08 left third quarter. PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Here's a drive, kick to Albrecht on the wing. Step back three, no good this time, but another offensive board. This one for Caleb Murphy.
He's got 3 boards now.
Under a minute to play in this third period.
A lot of second and third chances for Greenfield. They haven't needed many.
Roth with it to Albrecht. GP out, guarding a little more in a man-to-man type of look right now to try to speed up the Tigers. When they have been able to force turnovers, they've been good in transition. That's just been few and far between. Costello with 30 seconds. He'll go right by everybody. Put it up, no good. A rebound, Roth again on the offensive glass. Puts it up, no good, but he's hammered on the play. Looked by Lister. And now Lister will get a technical foul as well. And things just went from bad to worse for the Tornadoes.
He'll pick up his third and fourth fouls, and that'll be the fifth foul of the quarter. Roth just absolutely controlled things there. I had my head down, didn't really see about the technical. I'm sure he was upset that the man was able to get the rebound over him, but Roth.
I couldn't tell exactly what he said. I'm pretty good at reading lips, though, and it looked like he was saying something to one of his teammates, and I think the referee maybe heard the tone of his voice and thought that was directed towards him.
Roth, who has 5, misses the first free throw. He'll shoot.
He'll get the regular ones, and they'll have somebody else shoot the other ones, I bet.
Makes the second one. He's got 6.
Yeah, Talon Albrecht's going to come shoot the other ones, as we tell you about Pike County Concrete. When you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Albrecht has 12, misses the first. And he'll get one more. 58-37, 26.5 seconds left, and that one is up and good.
And for the Tornadoes will come Kirk, along with Mario Rogers for the first time. Rogers is a 5'9" sophomore. And it'll be ball out of bounds at the half-court line for the Tigers following the technical foul call.
22, the biggest lead, I think.
That it is on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
GP's only turned the ball over one time tonight, Charlie.
Yeah, that's not been a problem.
Nope.
Keeping Greenfield Northwestern off the boards has been an issue, though. Here's Albrecht with it with 10 seconds. Greenfield also gets the ball to start the fourth. Roth off of the screen. Albrecht open for a deep three, and he misses it too hard. Rebound, a hustling Roth. He'll put it up on a turnaround three from the sideline, and he puts it in as the buzzer sounds. Sometimes when it's your night, it's your night. And right now it's Greenfield Northwestern's night as they lead Griggsville-Perry 62-37.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Greenfield Northwestern will have the basketball in this big lead. Jack.
25 of 42 from the field, shooting 62%, 10 of 14 from 3. They're 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Not much wrong tonight. They've turned the ball over 4 times. And they've added about 7 more offensive boards.
Been a good night if you're a Tiger fan, and there are a good number of them here in attendance. Here's a fadeaway jump shot. Talon Albrecht for another 2.
Give him 15.
What, 3 guys in double figures?
Yep. Nope, 2. And
here's a drive by Woodward. Now his shot no good, but a foul called as Costello will be whistled for this one.
Costello picks up his first.
Stewart only have 9.
Stewart has 9 and 7 for Caleb Albrecht and 9 for Griffin Roth. Woodward on the other side has 12, 11 of those in the first half. 64-37, just underway, fourth quarter. First one by Woodward is good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete, offering quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete. Get on the books for next spring with Waters Concrete. 309-252-1052.
Second one no good. Rebound by Costello.
Albrecht into the front court. Threw a pass that was looking for Murphy. Murphy wasn't looking his way, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover on Greenfield Northwestern.
Just their 5th of the game, 3 in the second half. When you're shooting like they're shooting, everything feels good.
Here's Rush for a 3, top of the key. Good for the Tornadoes. As the sophomore trying to shoot him back into it.
He's got 14.
And a near turnover. Ooh, what a bounce. It went right back into Stewart's hands. To Costello. Off of somebody's foot, right back into Stewart's hands. Here's a nice find down low. Stewart gathers, shoots, and scores 2 more.
Now he's in double figures with 11.
That was just a profit. 7 minutes to play in this one.
2 more guys just points away.
Here's a near steal by Costello. It was saved in by the official. Ball on the sideline, fought for, and a turnover.
Only the second on GP.
Tell you what, I like what Griffin Roth does for this team.
Ooh.
He's a hustler. Not afraid to stick his nose right in there. Here's Albrecht for a 3 again. Back iron won't fall. Booker with the board for the Tornadoes. He'll turn and take it on the dribble drive into the front court. Jump stop, shot up, no good. Might have been fouled, no call. Rebound down to Costello. He'll get the ball off to Murphy. Into the front court to Stewart as Joe Pembroke calls out the play call for his squad. Behind the back with it, Murphy tried to get too fancy, and Mario Rogers with the steal. Rogers on the dribble into the front court, waits for his teammates to catch up. Woodward out front, off to Kirk. He'll pivot a couple of times, off on the pass to Woodward, now Rush, 6:02 to play. Rogers on the wing, out top to Booker. Kicks it to Rush. Rush fakes the 3, now puts it on the dribble drive, trying to go out Rupp. And again, this the strength of that senior. It was a tough one, and traveling a call here as Rogers shuffled the feet. A turnover on the Tornadoes, just their second.
Call it 3.
Of the second half.
Yeah, that's correct. Cajun Austin back in the game, and Mario Rogers sits down.
5:49 to play. Greenfield Northwestern has a comfortable lead right now. Costello hands it off to Albrecht. Off of the Costello screen. Roth now picks it up. The Costello back in the corner. He'll try that move on the baseline. Finds the cutter and Stewart, who puts it up and in for another 2. Good find, good finish.
13 for him now.
Austin to Rush. Wants Flint Kirk to set the screen for him. Off to Booker. Near the half-court line to Garrett Woodward.
Coach White's making them still run the offense instead of just throwing the ball up.
Yep, he's trying to still do things the right way. Here's a steal now by Murphy. Larson, a layup good.
The young man's got 7 points off the bench.
And a point away from a running clock now for Greenfield Northwestern with 4:50 left. GP came out with some spirit in this one, but just the second and third chance opportunities. Here's a pull-up jump shot by Garrett Woodward, another 2 for him.
15 now.
There've just been too many to overcome, and now Woodward is called for the foul in the front court.
Woodward will pick up his first foul on GP in the quarter. Here comes Hunter Brown back in the game. Cajun Austin sits down. Like you said, this Roth kid's come in at about 5'10", 5'11", about 200 pounds, and really giving them some energy. Hey, he's got cool glasses, too.
Physical kid, you can tell.
Well, if you're from Greenfield, you play football, you know?
It's kind of what you do, right? Stewart with it into the front court, and pretty well most years.
Yeah.
Long tradition. Albrecht on the right side, that's to Costello. Looking for Roberts down low, ball knocked loose, but Stewart will run it down. And they're going to say that's too much contact from Brody Rush. Here he'll be called for the bump.
He'll pick up his second team foul of the quarter.
Out of bounds on the baseline here for the Tigers. Close to 5. They do get it into Costello. Right side, Albrecht. Little give and go right back to him. Pull up shot just inside the arc. No good. Rebound, it's a battle, and Booker wins the board.
He gets the height that the assistant coach from Griggsville used to get when he was in high school.
On his jump, yeah. He can
right
really
up
leap.
there.
He's just a youngster, too, just a freshman for this Griggsville-Perry team. They're pretty young overall. Here's Woodward's three. It's no good. Rebound down to Stewart. Where they're not young, they're a team that is still varsity basketball-wise pretty inexperienced. Not that they'll make any excuse for that, but it's just the truth of it. Whereas the Greenfield Northwestern team, pretty seasoned overall. Costello on the wing. He'll turn the corner, drive in. Give it out top now to Roth with 3:20 to play.
They were just over 500 last year, weren't they?
Little give and go shot, but up no good, but a foul called here. And 2 shots at the free throw line for the Tigers.
Resch will pick up his 4th foul, 3rd team foul. The big boy in Caden Roberts, who has 4 points in the night and 8 rebounds. First one is up and no good.
Into the contest comes Brock. He'll sit down. Costello for the Greenfield Northwestern squad. They were 20 and 13 last year. Both of the last 2 seasons they've been 20 and 13, in fact.
I didn't realize how well they'd done. Second one is up and no good, and Roth with another offensive board.
That's been a real killer for Griggsville-Perry. Stewart with it out top to Roberts. He'll take a couple dribbles of it. Now on the right side, Roth. To Murphy with 3 minutes to play.
Run a little Texas.
A little flex offense here, trying to take the legs out of the defense as GP's into that man, and now the ball goes right through the hands of Roberts. It was a good look, and Joe Pembroke told Colin Albrecht, so I said, good pass. He looked at Caden Roberts, said, you'll get it. Into the contest for the Tigers is Rimby White, a 5'10 sophomore. He'll sit down Colin Albrecht. On the other side, we'll see Griggsville-Perry substitute Kason Brown, a 5'8 freshman, along with Aaron Kerfman, a 5'8 sophomore.
Remember Kason making the shot from the corner, John, up there at East Peoria, and send us into overtime in the 3rd place game when he was in junior high? It was a fun one.
2:45 to play. Kerfman out top to Brown. Over it goes now to Kason Brown. Now to Hunter Brown on the right wing. Booker gets it. Off to Kirk. Baseline jump shot up, no good. A rebound secured here by Rimby White. White to Albrecht. He'll bring it across for the Tigers. They're going to move to 8-2 on the season. Look to be a dangerous team for that Waverly Holiday Tournament after the Christmas break. Roth with it.
Auburn's a very strong team, and that's where this team would match up with them fairly well.
Auburn's got pretty good size, too.
But when you're the 1 seed, you don't catch any breaks at Waverly.
No, you do not. Roberts comes and gets it with under 2 minutes left. Finds Roth on the left side. Keep running the offense here. Will the Tigers up by a 70-43 count. Here's Roberts, had it poked away for a moment, got it back. Kicks it to Roth on the left side. Albrecht out to Murphy. Both teams looking to get some substitutes in here in a moment on the next dead ball. Roberts out top. Tries to drive in against Kirk. Kicks out top of the key, Roth. Tigers going to be patient here. They know they've got this one in hand. Roth to White. Over on the wing, Murphy with 1:10 left. Stay tuned for the Logan Ag Incorporated postgame show. We'll have some final stats.
Remember, they almost knocked Grout off last year in the Winchester tournament and really shut Mossman down in that game.
Under a minute to play.
Not very many other people did that.
They haven't much this year either.
No. He's just a junior, right?
Yep, he's a prolific scorer. Here's a ball swiped away by Kason Brown and a turnover on the Tigers. Brown will throw it back to Booker. And now to Brown, who runs it down. Brings it across for GP to Hunter Brown. Picks up the dribble, looking for Kason Brown with 30 seconds left. To Hunter Brown. And a stoppage, and they'll get the substitutes into the game with 25.5 seconds left. In for the Tigers is Leighton Walters, also into the ball game for the first time, Aiden Williams. We also see Briar Buell into the game. He's a 6'3" freshman.
I like what the official did there to get those kids in.
Yeah. Rogers with it to Austin for the Tornadoes. With 8 seconds, Austin out top, Cason Brown to Rogers. He'll fire away from distance. It's good. Mario Rogers with the triple makes it 70-46, and with under 10 seconds to play, the Tigers will just hold this one out and move to 8-2 on the season. Griggsville-Perry drops to 5-5, and we take you to the Logan Ag Incorporated postgame show where we have final stats, and we'll name our player of the game next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Farmer State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmer State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmer State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag Incorporated post-game show. Final of this one, a 70-46 win for the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers over the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes. Tigers improved to 8-2. GP drops to 5-5 on the season. And we remind you about Logan Agri-Service Incorporated with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois and in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris on the Missouri side. Call Logan Ag 217-833-2375.
14-10 Greenfield Northwestern after one quarter. We were tied at 10, the only tie of the ball game, no lead changes. 36-23 at halftime. After three, it was 62-37, and the final is 70-46. GP was 16 of 44, 36%, 7 of 19 from the arc, 36.8%, 7 of 12 from the free throw line, much better, 58%. Garrett Woodward led the way with 15 points. Brody Rush with 14, a 3 for Mario Rogers, a 3 for Hunter Brown, 3 threes for Braden Lister, and 9 points on the night. And they only turned the ball over 4 times in the ball game. Greenfield Northwestern turned the ball over 8 times. They were 29 of 48, 60.4%, 10 of 15 from the arc, 63%, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 63.2%. Garrett Costello and Talon Albrecht had 15 points apiece. Albrecht also had 9 boards on the night. Roberts with 4 points. Give Caleb Albrecht 7 points, and he had those really early in the game. Give him 8, I should say. My mistake. Carter Murphy off the bench with 7. And Wyatt Stewart had 13, 9 of those in the first half, and he added 6 rebounds too. Big rebounding lead for Greenfield Northwestern.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the big game from Garrett Costello, Jack? He really did a lot of good things for this team. 15 points. You said picked up a bunch of rebounds in this one as well. I was impressed by this Greenfield Northwestern team here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to be a handful for a lot of people. Back-to-back 20-win seasons, and I apologize how I should have known that much more.
Just 3 in a row, by the way.
And I'm telling you, they're going to be a handful for a lot of people. You don't want to take them lightly, but it's kind of like the North Green Spartans. Don't take them lightly. They're now on a little bit of a roll, too, and some teams are starting to find their feet underneath of them.
Jack, as people gather for the Christmas holiday, we'd ask that they keep Braylee Littig in their thoughts and prayers, who's a young lady from the West Central community and who's been diagnosed with leukemia, starting some treatments there, and we wish her well and good thoughts for her family and friends as they go through this tough time during the holiday season. But we have no doubt that Braylee will be able to overcome this, and we'll see her back on the court in no time.
If you'd like to help out with that, let them know at Cougar Nation, West Central Cougars. Call Kent Coldus at the bank, whoever. You can help them out by making contributions, help that family out. Good bunch of people, and we're praying for them.
That's going to do it from Griggsville-Perry. For Jack and John Hull here, I'm Charlie Hill, thanking you for joining us tonight on Central Illinois Sports. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you on Thursday from Beardstown for another Central Illinois Sports presentation.